What's up, YouTube? I've been asked a couple times about the new videos, so I've had to do some research about what to properly, say. So when y'all did fact check me, science bitches. Well, anyway. Science bitches. Here we go. Okay, so I got two theories here. The first one is U.S. patent number, I'll tell you again, 6506148. The nervous system manipulation by electromagnetic fields from monitors. So let's break that down real quick, y'all. That's your nervous system, your endocannabinoid system, your cardiovascular system, your muscular system, skeletal system, your nervous system. Your nerves is what makes everything else work. So nervous system manipulation, aka that's control without you being in direct control. Nervous system manipulation by electromagnetic fields. Now, electromagnetic fields is a combination of electricity and magnetism. Electromagnetism. That's the energy that pervades the entire planet. It's what keeps the solar flares from blowing away our atmosphere. It's the fields that your aura, as some people like to call it, or your electromagnetic field that's around you. So, nervous system manipulation by electromagnetic fields from monitors. Monitors, yeah, television monitors, cell phone, what you're watching this on, nervous system manipulation. So, this patent was made back in 1958 is when they first did this patent, is when it was first approved. So, you got this patent approved by the U.S. government for nervous system brain control, mind control through television monitors. So, you've got this patent approved in 1958, back when VCRs and black and white tube televisions were first made, is when this patent was approved. Roughly the same year. I probably should have looked that up. When the TV was first introduced and when this patent was made. Interesting. Check that out. So, yeah. Nervous system manipulation through television monitors. It's been updated 13 times and is recent as of 2003, which is when they last updated it. So we've gone from 2003 to 2017 without this patent being updated. So what have they done in that time? They updated it 13 times. An update to the patent with a more improved, more effective method for doing this up to 2003. I'm not saying they're controlling your brain, but I am saying that they have a system with a patent placed to do so. So, I'm not saying they are, but there is a system in place to do so. So, my second topic for today, because I like to have some controversial stuff, the flat earth theory. It's been going around, and it's retarded, honestly. I personally believe it's retarded. The world's round. The circumference is 2,144 royal miles straight across through the center of it. So the math for the curvature of the earth, which you can see when you stand at the ocean or stand on the beach and look at the ocean, you can see it dip off over the horizon. The curvature. It dips at 1.43 foot per mile. This is the curvature of the earth. Break the math down for how big it is, how far your dip is for a circle. Even it's oblong, so it does vary, give or take a little bit. Your average is 1.43 foot per mile drop. So if I run, 100 miles that way, I'll go down from where I was standing at, 143 foot, somewhere in there. Yeah, I don't know. So, with the curvature of the earth being this, and gravity keeps the water on the surface in a nice little circle, spinning around in space, hurtling through space at some 4,000 miles per hour. It's ridiculous. So, if you take a laser beam, a very high-powered, large laser beam, it's about the size of your car that projects it, and you shoot it straight. You got it levelized, and you shoot it straight across a 9-mile lake. On the other side of this lake, you set up a ladder, and you climb up 9 foot well, really it's more like 11 or 12 foot, but somewhere at 11 or 12 foot above the ground, way up here somewhere, that's where your laser beam intersects, right? Because it drops at 1.43, water stays close with the globe all the way around, right? Well, that's not right, because on the other side of this 9-mile lake, it's only 1.5 foot off the ground, exactly how high it was sitting on the other side of the lake. This is just one thing that I've heard debating. I can't find a reasonable explanation for it. Also, if you stand on the San Francisco Harbor and look across, you can see the city on the other side of it. Well, it's almost like 50, 60 miles across this harbor, which means you drop 40 or 50 foot, and you shouldn't even be able to see the skyscrapers. But it's a mirage. Well, there's a film crew got in their boat, ever inquisitive as us humans ever could be, took their camera, let's truck off. So off we go across this harbor, and we get to the other side, and at this harbor, it doesn't disappear and another city reappears. It just gets brighter, clearer, and closer. So you can directly see. Another instance that I've had posed to me is that when a pilot flies, I've went and checked several pilots' videos where they're recording all their instruments while they're flying. The automated system should keep it, dipping, because you're trucking 1,000 miles an hour. You got to drop fairly quickly, or you'll fly right off the globe into space. Globe does this, plane does that. See where I'm getting at? So you got to go down with the Earth. Well, if you watch their instruments really closely, you don't even got to watch them closely, just blankly stare at them for all I care. They stay dead flat level. For the entirety of a 15, 20, 30, 45 minute video, it stays dead level. The nose never dips. It never dips. Which means that it should fly right off into infinity. So there's these several things that have been posed to me, and I'm curious as your take on it. And as always, this is that one guy with some science, bitches.